Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm switching it up for springtime with this cute Zenitsu inspired bikini top. I made this top about a year ago and shared it to TikTok, and ever since then I've been getting requests to make a tutorial on it, so I thought now was the perfect time to do so. So without wasting any more time, let's just jump right into it. For this pattern, you will need medium weight orange yarn, medium weight yellow yarn, lightweight white yarn, a 3.5mm hook, a 2.75mm hook, a sewing needle, and a pair of scissors. To begin your bikini, take your orange yarn and 3.5mm hook, make a slip knot, and you're going to want to chain 22 if you're a small, 27 if you're a medium, and 32 if you're a large. In the third chain from your hook, we're going to make a half double crochet, so to do that we yarn over and insert our hook into the chain, pull through 1, and then pull through 3. And we're going to make a half double crochet across the whole row. So we're going to begin every row by chaining 2, and we're going to repeat this row for a total of 6 times. So we're going to start this row by chaining 2 like always, and then we're going to start by making a decrease. So to do that, we yarn over and insert our hook into the first stitch, and then we pull through, leaving 3 loops on our hook, and then we yarn over inserting into the next stitch, pull through, leaving 5 loops on our hook, and then we pull through all 5 loops. Now on the rest of the stitches, just make a half double crochet. Repeat this for 3 rows if you're a small and medium cup size. If you are a large, I recommend doing it for 4 rows. And I'll meet you back when that's done. On the last stitch of your 9th or 10th row, we're going to go in and make a half double like normal, and we're going to pull through the stitch, leaving 3 loops on our hook, and then we're going to switch to yellow and pull through the remaining 3 loops. We're going to repeat the rows we have been doing, and we're going to chain 2. Then we're going to start with a decrease and then make a half double crochet into the remaining stitches across. We're going to repeat this for a total of 2 rows, and I'll meet you back when that's done. For the remaining rows, we're going to chain 2, and we're going to start with a decrease, make a half double crochet across, and then end in a decrease. You're going to keep repeating this row until you end up with 3 stitches, and I'll meet you back when that's done so I can show you how to finish the cups. Now that we have 3 stitches remaining, we're now going to cut a short tail with our scissors and then pull through, creating a slip stitch to finish the cup. So we're going to start the edges of our cup, and we're going to take our orange yarn and make a slip knot. And then we're going to attach to the bottom right corner of the cup with a slip stitch. Now we're going to chain 3. This will act as a half double crochet and a chain 1. We're going to pull up a loop on the edge with a little bit of distance from our chain 3, and then we're going to make a half double crochet. Then we chain 1 and make another half double crochet a little bit further up the edge of the cup. Chain 1 again, and then we're just going to repeat this process up the orange side of the cup. So I'm about to make my last half double crochet in orange, so I'm going to pull through, leaving 3 loops on my hook, and then I'm going to grab my yellow yarn, and then I'm going to pull through those 3 loops. Then I'm going to chain 1 and then go up the yellow side of the cup. And I'll meet you back when you reach the top. So now that I've reached the top of the cup, what I'm going to do next is make the strap. So I'm going to chain 76. Once I have that, I'm just going to make a single crochet down the whole chain. So now that the strap is done, we're going to reconnect to the top of the cup, and we're going to go into the 3rd stitch of the top and make a half double crochet and then chain 1. And we're just going to repeat the same process we did on the first side of the cup, going down the yellow side and then switching to orange and doing the bottom side, and then I'll meet you back when that's done. So now that your first cup's done, you would cut a short tail and make a slip stitch to secure it. and then you repeat this process all over again to make your second cup, except that time you wouldn't cut your yarn. So I already went ahead and made my first cup, and I'm going to keep my second cup intact so I can now connect the two. I'll meet you back when you have your second cup made. Taking our second cup, we're going to begin making our first back strap, and what we're going to do is chain 101 chains. Now we're going to do the same as the top straps, and we're just going to make a single crochet down the whole chain. With the back strap done, we're now going to make single crochets along the whole bottom edge of our bikini. On these side edges here, we're also going to place 2 single crochets per side. Now we're going to make the middle section that connects the 2 cups. For small and medium, chain 5, and if you're large, you might have to chain more. I suggest just eyeballing it though. Now I'm going to take my second cup, and on the edge here, I'm going to join it with a single crochet. Now I'm going to repeat what I did with the first cup, making a single crochet across the whole bottom, while also making 2 single crochets per side edge. Now we're going to make our second back strap, and we're going to repeat what we did the first time and chain 101. And of course, we're going to now single crochet all the way down the chain. Then we're going to make another row of single crochets along the whole bottom edge of the bikini. Now that we're on the last stitch of the cup, I'm going to make a single crochet, and then into the first stitch of the back strap, I'm going to make a slip stitch. Now cut a short tail and pull through. Now your bikini section is done for this pattern, and all we have to do is weave in the ends. But I'm going to do that off camera. Starting with your white yarn and 2.75mm hook, we're going to start with a slip knot, and then we're going to chain 2. Into the chain, we're going to now make an increase, and then we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. Now we're going to make 1 single crochet into the first stitch, and then an increase into the second, bringing our total to 3 stitches. Again, we're going to chain 1 and turn, and then we're going to do a single crochet into the first 2 stitches, and then an increase into the third, now bringing it to 4 stitches. Chain 1 and turn, then we're going to make a single crochet into the first 3 stitches, and then an increase into the 4th, now bringing it to 5. Chain 1 and turn, and then we're going to make a single crochet into the first 4 stitches, and then an increase into the 5th. For the last row, we're going to chain 1 and turn, and then we're going to single crochet into the first 5 stitches, and then an increase into the 6th, bringing our grand total to 7 stitches. This is what you should end up with, and I ended up making 10 per cup. You might need more, you might need less, that's just up to your placement and how big your cup is. Finish it off with a slip stitch and then cut off a long tail for sewing. This will be our main shape for our bikini. For our second triangle variation, we're going to chain 2. And into that chain, we're going to just make 1 single crochet. Then we're going to chain 1 and turn our work, and then into the first stitch, we're going to make our increase. Chain 1 and turn, and then we're going to make a single crochet into the first stitch, and then an increase into the second, bringing our total to 3 stitches now. chain 1 and turn, and then we're going to make a single crochet into the first 2 stitches and then an increase into the third. Chain 1 and turn, and then for this next row we're going to make a single crochet into the first 3 stitches and then an increase into the fourth, bringing our total to 5 stitches. For our last row, we're going to chain 1 and turn, and then we're going to make a single crochet into the first 4 stitches, and then an increase into the 5th, bringing our total to 6 stitches. We're again going to finish things off by making a slip stitch and then cutting off a long tail for sewing. And for my bikini, I ended up making 2 of these triangles per cup. For our third and final variation, we're going to chain 2, and we're going to make an increase into that first chain. Chain 1 and turn, and then we're going to make a single crochet into the first stitch and an increase into the second. Chain 1 and turn, and then we're going to make a single crochet into the first 2 stitches and then an increase into the third, bringing our total to 4 stitches. Of course, we chain 1 and turn, and then we're going to make a single crochet into the first 3 stitches and then an increase into the fourth, bringing our total to 5. And that was our last row, so now we are going to finish things off with a slip stitch and then cutting off a long tail for sewing. I ended up needing 1 of these triangles per cup. Now all that's left to do is to sew our triangles on our bikini, so let's do that right now. Here's an up-close look at my triangle placement if you'd like to copy. I just placed them in random directions. And that's it, your Zenitsu bikini top is now done. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial. And if you did, I hope you'll consider subscribing to this channel and giving it a like. If you enjoy these bikini tutorials, I would love to know in the comments what you think about them and what animes you'd like me to do next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys here next week. Bye!